Hey guys, it's Victoria, and today I am participating in a collab that's being put together by Amy. Her channel is Alaskan Mommy Vlogger, and Amy and I are both a part of the YouTube Mommy Meetup, and Amy was looking for people to come on and talk about how they incorporate Christian education and Bible study with their children at home. So Amy is a homeschooler. I am not. We only have one child in school. He's 6 and he goes to public school. So in the public school system here, there is no Christian education component at all. So it's really on us to do what we can at home as well as at church and through Sunday school, of course. So we are a Christian family. We go to church as regularly as possible. We have 3 kids. Noah's 6, Alexandria's 3.5, and Lydia is almost 15 months. And, you know, life gets in the way sometimes. You can't always make it there. Sometimes the kids end up having activities on Sunday mornings that interfere. We have found, as we've had children, we've had to take breaks to accommodate naps and things like that. Right now, we're sort of going through a phase where Lydia, the baby, does not want to be left in the nursery. So that makes it hard because I don't mind leaving her there if she's upset, as long as she calms down, you know, 2 seconds after we go, which she typically does. But the last time we were there, which was 2 Sundays ago, the nursery volunteer had to come up and get us because she was just not happy. So that's hard because we don't want to go and then have to spend the whole time in the nursery with her, and we also don't want to leave her there upset if she's going to be upset the whole time. So, you know, just dealing with all of that. The church also takes a break from their children's programming in the summer, so we don't typically go in the summer because there's no nursery, so it's hard to keep the kids entertained for that amount of time. The Sunday school program at our church is really, really good. They use a program called Godly Play, and it's just the method of storytelling that they use, and it seems to be really effective. The kids really, really love it. And they have 2 groups, so like a younger group and an older group, and then the nursery. So the older children go into the younger group class, and then Lydia's in the nursery. But at home, there are a few different things that I wanted to talk about that we use in our everyday life to incorporate Christian education at home. The main thing is just talking about God, asking questions, letting the kids ask questions, answering them as truthfully and as age appropriately as we can. I have found that our oldest, Noah, he is very interested in the concept of heaven and what happens in heaven, who is in heaven, how do we get to heaven, what goes on in heaven, questions that are difficult to answer because we don't know. So we just use, you know, our best judgment to answer those questions. He lost his grandfather. My husband's father passed away when Noah was just over 2, so he was pretty young. So I wouldn't say that he really remembers too much, but he does have a crazy memory. And we talk about his grandfather as well as his great-grandparents all the time. We have pictures of them, we tell them stories, we show them videos. And so because of that, I think he wants to know sort of where is Grampy and where is, you know, Great Nanny and things like that. So that's something that he asks a lot of questions about. I find when we're in the car, when we're driving, sometimes he'll get on that topic, and we have some in-depth conversations about heaven and things like that. So other than that, just the day-to-day conversations, we do say our bedtime prayers when the kids go to bed, just your simple, now I lay me down to sleep, and then we thank God for what we have and ask him to look after us and our families and friends. Another thing we do is Lydia was given this book. It says a gift for baby's christening, for her christening, her baptism. And I really like the idea of doing like a daily devotional, and every page just has a really simple verse. So we will go through, so we're here right now, we'll go through and just read one page at supper time or lunchtime, just before our meal. So they're just really, really cute little verses, really simple. So I keep that in the kitchen and break that out whenever I think of it, and we do a little verse. So that's something that we do on a somewhat daily basis. And the last thing I wanted to share is a blog. Now, I've known it as simplemessylife.com, but when I went to look it up before I filmed this video, it looks like the title of the page has changed to steadfastlife.com. I will link it below, and she has an amazing blog about play through the Bible. So when you go on, you can sign up for the newsletter, and then she will send you the supply list for all of the activities, and it's really basic stuff. I maybe only had to buy like 10, 12 things, and they're all at the dollar store. It's really easy things to do, which is what I like. I don't like having to go out to specialty stores and pick up all kinds of special, expensive products to make crafts with the kids. And every week there is a Bible story, and she has a specific Bible that she uses, but we just use one of our children's Bibles. We probably have like 10 of them. We have a lot of children's Bibles. So we'll just, like, the kids will pick out which one they want to use. We'll do the story. Some of them I find a little bit more advanced than what I would like, so we try to stick with the really simple versions. And then there's an activity you can do, so sort of like you act the story out in a certain way, like really fun things. And then there are crafts for the rest of the week. So there's usually 4 or 5 different crafts you can do for each Bible story. So we've been working on this, I want to say, since like last fall. And there's some weeks where we don't get to it, and then there's some weeks where we will take the story and we'll spread the crafts over, 2 weeks or 3 weeks or so. This is going to last us for a long time. We're still only maybe a third, half of the way through. So it's really great. The crafts are really easy. Our kids are 6, 3.5, and 14, almost 15 months. Obviously, they're a little bit advanced for the baby, but the other 2, they're really age appropriate for that age group. So I highly recommend checking that out. I will put some pictures in the end of some of the crafts that we have done, and you should definitely check it out. It's really wonderful. So those are the things I wanted to talk about for how we incorporate Christian education at home. So thank you to Amy for suggesting this collab idea. I can't wait to see her ideas and anybody else's ideas who participates. I think it's a great topic, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.